The events are getting easier, but I am still here and I am still going to deliver the best way to complete these events free to play. And if you want to know what that is, then join me in this video. What's going on, everyone? I'm BPG, and as the intro said, the events are getting a lot easier, but we're still going to break these down for you guys, and we are still going to give you the best way to complete these events. We do have leaderboard events coming up in the future as well, so hopefully there'll be more scope to cover these so that you can do the best. Without further ado, let's get into the events. All right, so first up we are going to cover the brand new command center event, the silver code, and you'll see here I've already collected a couple of the objectives. This is a pretty simple one and very self-explanatory. You're going to want to be battling in raids 8 times per day and spending 6,000 raid credits per day, and that is going to give you 10 points each. The 7-day event, so that is going to be 140 points over the course of this week. You then have the weekly objectives, so you need to be earning teal raid gear orb fragments from the chaos raids. You're going to want to do 48,000. Now, I've only done a couple of nodes here from the chaos raid, and I'm already up to 10,000, so that weekly task feels like that will be done pretty quickly. That is worth 50 points. Earn armory 20 orb fragments from the chaos raid difficulty 3+. Now that can be done either in Omega or in the base chaos raid. So if you are still running the base chaos raids because your alliance or most of your alliance members do not have the vigilantes unlocked yet, and that is the best way to earn the armory 20 orb fragments, then that is still happening with this event. 2,000 of those you will need to get over the course of this week. As you can see, a couple of nodes has already netted me 260. So again, shouldn't be too hard. And hopefully once you've done that, unless you were like me and you saved your armory 20 orb from earlier on in the week, you've got an open armory 20 orb objective, which also gives you 50 points. So the 50 points plus the 50 points plus the 50 points plus the 140 points from your daily equals 290. And we will see here that that completes every single objective in the command center event. This will net you 100 silver Sable shards. So that is an unlock for silver Sable for those of you who haven't. And it is also going to net you 250 L4 training modules and 6 million gold to go alongside it. So double the gold that the training modules will actually take from you. But, you know, hey ho. So a very simple event all in all. Don't forget, we also still have the Venerated Vigilantes event going on for the next 1 day and 23 hours. So effectively 2 days. So if you do manage to get your 5-star Daredevil Modern, or if you do manage to pull some Silver Sable orbs and get her to 5 stars, or you get Hit Monkey at 5 stars, then that will get you some extra points in this event, which will get you some Silver Sable Diamond Orbs and then a potential 3 diamonds Silver Sable. What I did forget to mention in the Silver Code event as well is there is a portion for battling in raids with Hit Monkey at 5, 6, and 7 yellow O stars. If you do have Hit Monkey at 7 yellow stars, there is a complete Daredevil Modern Diamond Orb up for grabs, and you'll just complete the whole rewards part a lot quicker. Also, don't forget the King in Black event if you haven't already done it. This is available for another 23 hours. And as you can see, already completed it, but there is up to a 5 red null available from this event. Okay, and now to a more traditional form of the events. Back to the PowerPoint. And we have Red Justice, which is the Alliance event. In this event, there are a few scoring methods. Earning Allied Supply 7 orb fragments, that's coming from your daily free claims. Earn milestone points from the Chaotic Storm raid node, that is capped at 175,000 points. and raiding with the Vigilante team at 5, 6, and 7 yellow stars. All of those points are capped. Our reasonable free-to-play total will be 375,160 points. And your to-do list for this as an alliance. Each of your alliance members is going to want to do 3 raid battles per day with the 2 reworked Vigilantes. Now, I've just gone in and done my first little bit on this just to check the points, and we're working how I was expecting them to work. And basically, if you go into the first 2 nodes of the Spotlight raid with your 2 old Vigilante characters and 3 other characters, I'd recommend something like Blade and Oath and Man-Thing maybe, or something similar. You'll fly through those nodes no problem at all. So that'll give you 2. That then leaves you to do 1 raid node with the others, which you can do in the Chaotic Storm raids. And if you're doing it like my alliances and just doing the standard Chaotic Storm, you can obviously lower the difficulty on that to get through pretty easily. You're going to want to do as many raid battles in the Chaotic Storm raid as possible, and that is so that you can earn those milestone points. But really and truthfully, that is a very, very easy task. And you're going to make sure that all your alliance members go to the web store to collect their daily free claim. And those 375,160 points are going to get you all the way down to milestone 19. So that is 2 Armory 20 orbs, a load of other Crimson gear, but not the Armory, not the Gear Tier 20 stuff, but a load of Gear Tier 19 stuff, and a total of 25 Daredevil Modern Shards, which is very, very nice. I will say that even with all the inputs here, plus the Allied Supply Orb fragments over the 6 days, that 480 milestone 20, that is still a spender milestone. You will have to spend points on offers, or money on offers, should I say, on the web store or in game to be able to get to the 480,000 points. So let's break it down. First, we're going to take a look at the Chaotic Storm raids, and these are really, really simple, as I have done for the past few weeks. It has been exactly the same. So the tech section, we all should have the teams for doing that. So you're going to be able to go nice and wide there and do the boss node. The bio section, you're going to want to go into a single file on to get through. That is going to be the most efficient way of getting through bio. Mystic, again, you're going to spread out, do all the lanes and the boss nodes. And then the skill section, again, as the Vigilantes aren't fully available yet, if you're doing the Omega difficulty of the Chaotic Storm raids, then you're going to want to slit them down. If you're doing the normal Chaotic Storm raids, then again you can slim down and go back out again. It's not a problem. Mutant section. Now, it is very clearable, difficulty 5 of the mutant section with the Extreme X-Men plus Old Man Logan, so that's not too hard. And then you have the main boss node, and as you'll see here, total points per day just for one side of the raid. So that's not for all sides, that's just one side of the raid. 46,900 out of a possible 175,000. So for your entire strike teams and stuff like that, you should pretty much be completing that within a couple of days max. The Vigilante teams, as you can see here, we have the raid battles. So you've got 24 alliance members, 2 characters at 5 yellow stars. This is just literally Elektra and Punisher. 3 total raid battles per alliance member per day. 6 total days. Total points from raid battles, 12,960. For your 6 yellow Vigilante, same principle. We're going to get 17,280 points from our raid battles there. And from our 7 yellow, again, because they are older characters, so we should all have them at 7 yellow by now, 25,920 points. Adding all that together, will give you the that milestone 19. And your daily free claim is 1,000 allied supply 7 orb fragments. So that's 144,000 if all your alliance members claim that every single day. And so that is it. The events are very, very simple, but I am still going to continue to do these event guides every single Monday, basically until the views on it drops off, and then I will start doing something different on Mondays. But as long as the views are there, I will continue making these videos, or certainly these event videos. Why don't you let me know in the comments down below, is your team or is your alliance going to push hard and spend some money to get that milestone 20 for the more armory 20 orbs? Don't forget, if you found the content of this video helpful, then please do consider giving it a like, subscribe to the channel so you don't miss another BPG upload, and until next time everyone, stay positive.